Hashem commanded Moshe to write down each of the places that Bnei Israel camped over the 40 years in the desert. The list began with Ramses and ended with Arvot Moab. Altogether, the list contained 42 places that Bnei Israel stopped at. As they were to soon be entering Eretz Israel, Hashem commanded Moshe to tell the Jews certain mitzvot to prepare them for their entry. There were 7 nations living in Israel, which if left alone would influence the Jews to follow their ways. Therefore, upon entering, they must be driven out or destroyed, and all of their idols and altars must be smashed. As many mitzvot take place only in Israel, Hashem then told Moshe the exact borders of Eretz Israel in all directions. In the event, chas v'shalom, that a person kills beshogeg, not on purpose, he must run away to an ir miklat, a city of refuge, where he will be protected from the goel hadam, the closest relative of the person killed. Moshe was commanded to set up 3 of these cities on the eastern side of the Jordan River. After Bnei Israel cross, Yehoshua will set up another 3 arei miklat in Israel. Direction signs were set up so the murderer can get to the ir miklat easily. He must stay there until the Kohen Gadol dies. There were an additional 42 cities that were to be set up as arei miklat, totaling 48 altogether. All of these cities were given to the Leviim as theirs in Israel. The 6 cities were different in that they were rent-free and protected the murderer even if he didn't realize he was in an ir miklat. Around each city was to be an open area of 1,000 amot. After that stretch of land was a second area which the Leviim used for grazing of their animals. Lastly, in Parashat Pinchas, the daughters of Selofhad were given the portion of their father in Eretz Israel. The leaders of Shevet Menashe, where Selofhad was from, came to Moshe concerned. If the daughters of Selofhad marry husbands from another tribe, then their tribe will lose that land. Moshe answered them in Hashem's name that they could only marry husbands from their own Shevet. This halacha was to apply for that generation for any daughter who inherited their father's portion. This concludes Sefer Bamidbar. Chizku v'yametz levavchem kol hamiyachalim l'Adonai.